And here's the question of the day. What's wrong with Bear's hands? What happened? Y'all see that? Look here. I thought I'd just do a quick video and tell you about it, tell you what happened, what's going on, and hopefully it's no big deal and it's going to heal up and continue to be no big deal. That's my plan anyhow. Come on, knock, knock, right? All right. So look here. This is what I got going on. I'm like 99% sure that this is poison oak, poison ivy, maybe poison soy mac. 99% sure that's what it is. When the rash first came up, I had this bright red rash, fairly localized on my wrist, and I was like, well, that looks like I'm getting poison ivy. But then it didn't really spread for a while, and I was like, well, that's not like poison ivy. It should be rolling around and getting bigger, but it wasn't. So I had my own little conspiracy theory going on, thinking maybe I had an acid burn, because I deal with several types of acids. So anyways, then it started to spread. And let's see here, can you see that? It started to look a little bit more like poison ivy, and I had some little streaks of it right there, and that again looked more normal like poison ivy to me. So I've been doing lots of reading and research about poison ivy and all that good stuff. Poison ivy, poison oak, poison soy mac. And there was a while back, a few weeks ago, I was in some brush and I wanted out of said brush, and I went through it, clearing it with my hands, just like that. Bam, through the brush, right? And I think that's when I did it. Not positive, but I think that's when I did it. So let's talk about this stuff, you know. The poison oaks, ivies, sumacs, there's some misconceptions about them. For one, people think that if you itch, you're spreading it around. And that's not necessarily true. You have to come in contact. Now, keyword there, I said necessarily, okay? If you got some oil on yourself still, you're moving it around. But you have to come in direct contact with the plant and its oils to catch it. Once you wash the oils away, you are no longer contagious. You're no longer spreading this, okay? The other thing is, you know, people think that because it's spreading and developing in new places that they're spreading it around. Again, that's not so. It just takes time for this stuff to develop. It doesn't come out all in one big kapow burst. It just doesn't work that way. It takes a week or two for it to slowly develop everywhere it's going to come up on your body. And after that period of time, it's done and we start healing. Now, I've always thought that for the most part, the doctor couldn't give you anything to help it heal faster. My son-in-law was at the house the other day, and he told me he got out horseback riding, went to the doctor, they gave him a shot in his tail, and 3 days later, stuff was wiped out, gone. I don't know, maybe there's something new, and maybe somebody should tell WebMD, because I haven't bothered to spend my hard-earned money to go to a doctor to say, here's some fancy calamine lotion so it doesn't itch so bad. I would have much rather have gotten rid of this faster, and I kind of would have paid for that if I knew that was an option. Mosquito. So you tell me, have you been to the doctor for poison ivy? And do they have something to make it heal faster? And put it in the comments, what did they give you? I'd love to know. So I can go to the doctor and say, hey, I want this stuff, it's supposed to help it make it heal faster. Because even the medical websites, they don't talk about any of that stuff. They just say, go to the doctor if it's in your eyes or you've inhaled it. And otherwise, they don't really suggest going to the doctor, or it's really severe. Though the case I had on the back of my hands was probably severe. And maybe I should have seen somebody about that. Sometimes I'm a stubborn bear. Anyhow, and I don't like paying for stuff that doesn't really help me. I mean, come on. Shell out money to go see a doctor to say, oh, it looks like you have poison ivy. Here's some calamine lotion. I can do that. Let's see, what else do I have to say about it? It's healing really well. I've been buying this stuff over the counter, and it's not, where is that? There you go. I've been buying this stuff here. You see that? And this is a first aid ointment that's got something in there for pain relief, a healing agent, and an antimicrobial piece to it too, to help kill the germs. So I've been washing this guy like crazy. One of the problems I'm having is with it being on my wrist, it's like it scabs up and then I bend my wrist and that breaks, and it's an ongoing thing. But this stuff started off, I mean, I'm exaggerating here, maybe just a teeny bit, but it started off with a rash like that big. It was a huge, big old tall rash, and it slowly scabbed and peeled away a layer, scabbed and peeled away a layer, and slowly but surely I'm healing. But because I've got these spots where I bend my wrist and it breaks the little scabs open, I've been keeping this stuff on it to kill any germs, to help heal those little spots that might open up really fast. And you know, I tell you honestly, I don't know what's worse, dealing with the stigma of this huge rash on my hands or dealing with the way it feels. It sucks. Let's see, what else can I tell you about bear's hands? Is that too much information already? How long have I been shooting? I'm cooking over there. Ha, okay, we're good. But look here, thank you for all of you that have been concerned, and don't take my word on any of this. You can get online and do your own questionable research. That's what I did, and this stuff I found. But like I said, it tells me that like even the stuff that was coming from the rash when I did my research, that's it's kind of a clear liquidy stuff that's coming from the rash as I was healing, and even that, it says it's not contagious. So at least that's what it says on the internet, and you know, yeah, maybe. There we are. They're healing. I'm gonna give them about 2 more weeks. They say a severe case, like I had in the back of my hands, can take 30 days plus to heal. So I'm gonna keep watching and make sure I don't see any signs of infection, and give them a couple more weeks. And if they don't look like we're really close to being healed, I guess I'll have to go pay for a doctor. And that almost takes me into politics, but I'm not doing that to y'all. So we'll see you on the trail.